Giving a big greeting to Rob Mudd. Rob Mudd, Army, Korea. Welcome back, Rob. Bob. I'm glad you made it, Bob. Howie Ganong, Army. Where did you serve, Howie? Germany. All right. In the World. Phil Chandler, Army, Vietnam. Phil Chandler. Welcome back, Phil. Dave Reed, Army, Vietnam. Dave Reed. Myron Porter, Navy, Vietnam. How was the trip today, Myron?
Great.
Thank you for your service. Don Shearer, Army, Vietnam. Don Shearer. John McCarter is my buddy here, and he served in Vietnam in the Army. Thank you, John. Aaron Goldtech, Army. He was over in Germany. All right. Thank you, Arnie. Mr. John Scroggins, Navy, Vietnam. John Scroggins. John, how was your trip to D.C. today?
Great. They wore me out.
Thank you for your service, sir. Al Forey, Navy, Vietnam. Al Forey. What was the best part of the day, Alan? All right, thank you for your service, sir. Welcome to have you here. Don Hall served in the Army. Served in Germany. Don Hall. What do you think about the crowd?
Oh, it's so nice to have everybody here. Everybody come out tonight. I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you for your service, Don. Ron Briggs, Navy, Vietnam. Ron Briggs. What was the best thing in your trip today?
Changing of the guard.
Hey, thank you. Charlie McCullough, Marines, Vietnam. You got anything to say for me, Charlie?
Semper Fi, go Trump.
Right. Charlie McCullough. Danny Burns, Army, Vietnam. Danny Burns. Danny, thank you for your service. What do you think of this crowd, Danny?
It's overwhelming.
Thank you for your service, sir. Raymond Kuno, Army, Vietnam. Raymond Kuno. Thank you for your service, sir. Welcome home. All right, Dave Johnson, Seabees, Vietnam. Dave Johnson. Dave, so you were building things over Vietnam. What kind of things did you build?
Oh, I mainly worked on a rock crusher, things like that.
Crusher. All right. I'm right next to a pretty loud crowd here. I'd like to talk to you for a minute, Francis. Francis? Charlotte. Army? Yes, thank you, Francis. One of our women, Vietnam, sorry. One of our veterans in Germany, Francis Charlotte. Howard Featherall, Army, Vietnam. Howard Featherall. Welcome home, sir. Thank you for your service. What do you think of the crowd?
Great.
All right. John, I got it. John Harsh, Air Force, Vietnam. John Harsh. Thank you for your service, sir. Joe Walsh, Army, Vietnam. Joe Walsh. Thank you for your service, sir. I got someone behind you. Jim Bonnet, Army, Vietnam. Jim Bonnet. Leo, you tried to sneak by there, Leo. Leo Farley, Army, Korea. Were you one of those sneaky guys around the base? Coming back here? All right. Leo Farley. Ron Mai, Marines, Vietnam. Ron Mai. Thank you, Ron. Charles Durfer, Army and Air Force in Korea. Charles Durfer. Welcome home, Charles. Taft Brown, Army, Vietnam. Taft Brown. Mr. Brown, what did you think about your trip to D.C.?
Oh, it was a great trip. Couldn't have been better.
Thank you for your service, sir.
I want to thank the people who have put it on.
And also a big thank you, obviously, to all those people here to welcome them home. I'm going to see if I can get his attention here. Sir, excuse me. Robert Jones, Air Force, Korea. Robert Jones. 100 missions. Wow, that's great. Thank you. Mr. Shaver. All right. Richard Shaver, Army, Vietnam. Richard Shaver. Welcome home, sir. Thank you for your service. Virgil Runyon, Navy, Vietnam. Virgil Runyon. Sir, what do you think of the crowd here? Was it different from your last time home?
Yes, very humbling experience, and thanks everyone.
Thank you, Virgil. Thanks for the help here. Terry Letzelter, Navy, Vietnam. Terry Letzelter. Thank you for your service, sir.
Thank you, Bart.
Larry Hinton, Marines, Vietnam. Larry Hinton. Very well, Mr. McPherson. Dave McPherson, Navy, Vietnam. Dave McPherson. Excuse me. Bo McIver, Army. Bo McIver. Thank you, sir. Jerry Dye, Army. Were you a spy, Jerry? You were sneaking behind the back of me here. Jerry Dye. You want to see your wife and grandkids? That makes sense. That's good. Tom Seebacker, Army, Vietnam. Tom Seebacker. Jerry Nichols, Army, Vietnam. Mr. Nichols, we'd like to get you on camera here, so we just have to wait. Jerry Nichols, thank you. All right. Robert Steen, Army, Vietnam. Robert Steen. Mr. Steen, what do you think of this crowd?
Overwhelming. Overwhelming. Love every bit of it. Love every bit.
Thank you for your service, sir. Move on ahead here. Robert Steen. Dan Lambeth, Marines. Mr. Lambeth, are you happy to be home today here for such a crowd?
It's an amazing crowd. I can't believe how many people are here. It is just wonderful.
Thank you for your service, Dan Lambeth. Dave Klipner. Mr. Klipner, I gotta see your service. Army Air Force, Vietnam. Army Air Force. Dave Klipner. I think this is Fritz Yutzi. All right, Army, Fritz Yutzi. And Fritz. All right, we're gonna hold you back here for just a moment. Harry Hitchcock, Navy, Vietnam. Harry Hitchcock. How was the day in D.C.?
Say it again. I can't hear you. Everything went great. Had a very nice time. And this was a 9-night trip. Next time it's a 100. So that's pretty going to be a big deal next time.
Thank you, sir. Kenny Rowden, Navy, Vietnam. Kenny Rowden. Thank you, Mr. Rowden. Thank you for your service. Yeah, all right. Robert Chenier, Army. Robert Chenier. Served in the Army. All right. Bryce Simmons. Bryce Simmons. Army, Vietnam. Thank you for your service, Bryce. Mr. Gotke, Ron Gotke. Navy, Vietnam, Ron Gotke. Al Cummings. Army, Korea, Al Cummings. Terry Stillion. And Mr. Stillion served Army of Vietnam. Terry Stillion. Terry, how was the day in D.C.? What was your favorite part of it?
Oh, it was wonderful down there today.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for your service. Gary Haslop. Navy, Vietnam, Gary Haslop. Thank you for your service, sir. What do you think of this crowd coming back? Was it different from the first time home?
Absolutely. We were not welcomed home after the Vietnam War. But this is absolutely amazing. Thanks to all of you for being here.
All right, thank you, Gary. Gary Haslop. Now, I have a very special veteran, Ted Craiglow. Ted served with the Marines in Vietnam, and I understand his family's back there holding up too. And he's had two for 2 Purple Hearts. Ted Craiglow, 2 Purple Hearts in Vietnam. Art Crawford. Mr. Crawford served with the Seabees in Vietnam. Art Crawford. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your service. What do you think of the crowd, Art?
Oh, wow, I didn't know that to this many people.
All right. Gary Fessler. Navy, Vietnam. Gary Fessler. Thank you for your service, Gary. Welcome home. Jerry Chambers, Air Force, Vietnam. Jerry Chambers. Thank you for your service, sir. Clyde Hughes. Correct? I gotta shake your hand, sir. That's an honor. Army, Vietnam. Clyde Hughes. All right. We have a Navy vet, USS Madrigal. USS Madrigal, Soupy Campbell. Soupy. Robert Schumacher. Served in the Navy, Robert Schumacher. Mr. Skurlock, Frank Skurlock, served in the Army. Frank Skurlock, welcome home, Frank. All right. David Pratt, Army, Vietnam. David Pratt, thank you for your service, sir. Jack Olson. Jack Olson served in the Army. Thank you for your service, Jack. Welcome home. Mike Belisle, Navy, Vietnam. Mike Belisle. Well, no name tag. This is a mystery vet. He's lost his name tag. I can tell that he served in Vietnam, and I don't see any name. How can you help me out with a name?
Ed McQuaid.
Right, there you go. And Army. There you go. Army, Vietnam. Thank you, Ted. Mr. Tisdale. Navy, Vietnam, Paul Tisdale. Thank you for your service, Sir Paul. Thank you, Navy, Vietnam, Paul Tisdale. All right, Howard, we don't want to miss anybody. Howard Warner, I got to find out service, Army, Vietnam, Howard Warner. Welcome home, Howard. He's a power trooper. All right. Dick Studium, Navy, served in the Navy. Thank you, Dick. Dick, what did you think of, what was your favorite part of your trip to D.C. today?
I wanted to see what was going on in the business with the...
All right, thank you. Thank you, Dick. Mr. Jenkins, can I stop you for a moment? I'd like to introduce you, Keith Jenkins, Air Force. Keith Jenkins. Welcome home, sir. Thank you for your service. Yeah, you have anything to say about this crowd?
Beautiful job all the way around. The ladies I had with me, you could not beat them. They were angels. They do what they do is out of sight.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming. Bob Krager, Navy. Bob Krager. Welcome home, sir. Well, thank you for your service. Good evening, Mr. Hall. Delmar Hall, Army, Korea. Delmar Hall. Got a big cheer here. Another Korea vet, Delmar. Excuse me, sir. That's a very nice jacket. Let's see this jacket with the, got all the methods over here. Johnny Rios, Navy, Korea. Johnny Rios. Welcome home, sir. Jack Nicely, Army, Vietnam. Jack Nicely. Welcome home, Jack. Good to see you. Jim Knapp, Navy veteran. Jim Knapp. Mr. Knapp, what do you think about this crowd?
Oh, love it. It's something else. I didn't believe it. You know, we had a reception in Baltimore, but nothing like this. You know.
Thank you for your service, sir. Sam Chapman, Navy, Korea. Sam Chapman. Yeah, they do love you, man. They do love this. Larry, I'm going to give you that. Larry Bear, Army, Vietnam. Larry Bear. Bill Martin served in the Army. Bill Martin. Jake Cockrell served in the Army. Jake Cockrell. Welcome home, sir. Eldon Kinnan. Eldon Kinnan served in the Army. Welcome home, sir. Eldon Kinnan. Dean Kelly. Spike Kelly. All right. Spike, where we serve? Army and Vietnam. Dean Spike Kelly. Excuse me, we have a correction here. The tag says Vietnam, and he says Korea. I think I'll accept his explanation. Hal Bingham, Army. Hal Bingham. Welcome home, Hal. Move on ahead. Earl Chambers, Navy, Vietnam, Earl Chambers. Welcome home, Earl. All right. What did you think of your trip today?
Oh, I loved it. It was a fantastic day. Best day I've had.
All right, thank you, sir. Jerry Primer, Army, Vietnam, Jerry Primer. Welcome home, sir. I think, is it anything like the first crowd that when you came home from service?
Not at all.
This one a little better?
A lot better.
All right. All right, our next veteran moving down here is James Brown, Army, Korea. James Brown. Thank you for your service, sir. So what do you think about this crowd that came out for you today?
Can't believe it. Can't believe it, really.
All right, they're a little bit loud.
It's awesome.
Richard Calcaterra, Navy, Vietnam. Richard Calcaterra. Jack Martini, Coast Guard, Korea. Jack Martini. Thank you, sir, for your service. Bill Bosley, Coast Guard, Korea. Bill Bosley. Just smile nice to that camera over there, Bill. Oh, Denny Hall, Army, Vietnam. Denny Hall. Robert Watts, Army, Vietnam. Robert Watts, welcome home, sir. What do you think about the crowd?
Amazing turnout. Amazing. Couldn't have done anything any better. Absolutely fabulous.
Mr. Shepard, can I stop you here for a minute? Mr. Shepard, Army, Korea. Gene Shepard. All right, welcome home, sir. Rod Robinson, Air Force, Vietnam. Rob Robinson. Rod. B-52 gunner, Rod Robinson. Joe Rich. Oh, Joe Rich. Michael Allardyce, Army, Vietnam. Michael Allardyce. You tried to sneak away from us, man, behind my back.
Thank you very much. Thanks to everybody who came out. Really, really appreciate it.
Paul Sisko, Army. Paul Sisko. Welcome home, Paul. Sklenar, Army, Vietnam. John Sklenar, Army. All right, I have another the tag says Vietnam, but John insists he was in Korea. I'll take John Sklenar's word that he was in Korea. James Tridico, Army, Vietnam. James Tridico. What was the best part of your trip today?
You know, the changing of the guard. I really enjoyed that. And the mine met Iwo Jima.
All right, thank you. All right, Rick Armstrong, Marines, Vietnam. Rick Armstrong. Welcome back, sir. Rick Armstrong. Oakley Sparks, Army, Vietnam. Oakley Sparks. Welcome back, Oakley. John Carter, Army, Korea. John Carter. Welcome back, John. You're getting quite a reception. What do you think of the reception you're getting?
I think it's outstanding and it's long overdue. 1953, we didn't have this, and that's when I came back from Korea after fighting the Korean War. And this is so heartwarming.
Thank you, sir. All right. We saved our last veteran there. I got thrown off because we have silence following me today. Thank you so much, the Fife and Drum Corps.
Welcome home. All right, we've got about 1,000 people back here that want to meet you. All right? You ready? Back to these guys. Up forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming and welcoming home mission number 99 for Honor Flight Columbus. We had a really fantastic time in Washington, D.C. today. You're going to get an earful from your veterans. It was just a really nice day. We can't do these events without sponsors and the support of the Central Ohio community. Abbott Nutrition sponsored this flight entirely. So can I get a big round of applause for Abbott? It does take a lot of money to make this thing happen, but it also takes hundreds of volunteer hours to put this thing together and pull it off successfully. So I need a huge round of applause for all our volunteers, all the folks in yellow shirts here tonight, and everybody that works all the weeks ahead of this thing to make this happen. So before we close this thing down for this evening, there's just a couple of little things we're going to do. I'm going to make you sing. We're going to listen to a little bit of quick music. But before we do that, we're going to have a moment of silence just to remember our comrades in arms that weren't able to be with us here today and were not able to come home. That was our own Central Ohio Columbus Police and Fire Pipe and Drum Corps. We really appreciate you guys being here. So we just heard their pipes. We're going to hear our pipes here now. We're going to sing God Bless America, and I Need Your Help. All right, so we're going to sing loud. I'll get us started. God bless America. One last thing. I think it's awesome that we have so many people come out tonight when there's a football game going on. And that's not to ruin your day tomorrow watching the game, but it's 48-7 right now in the third quarter.